Cats don't trust easily, so when a cat finally relaxes around you, something very important has happened. Many cat owners remember a quiet moment when everything suddenly changes. At first, the cat keeps a distance. The body stays tense and the eyes are always watching. Then one day, without any obvious reason, that tension fades away. The cat walks a little closer, settles down nearby, and relaxes in a way you have never seen before. It almost feels like a switch has flipped. But that moment is not random at all. It is the moment your cat decides that you are safe. Cats are careful with trust because their instincts were shaped by thousands of years of survival as both predator and prey. In the wild, trusting too quickly can be dangerous. Every new environment, sound, and unfamiliar presence has to be evaluated first. Even inside a warm and comfortable home, those instincts are still active. Your cat may live with you, eat the food you provide, and sleep in your house, but on a deeper level, they are still quietly observing you and learning whether they can truly relax in your presence. In the early days of living together, most cats enter what behavior experts call the observation stage. During this time, they are quietly gathering information about you. They watch how you move through the house, listen to the rhythm of your footsteps, notice the tone of your voice, and pay attention to how you react to sudden sounds or unexpected moments. You may not realize it, but your cat is constantly studying patterns. They are learning whether your movements are predictable, whether you approach calmly or reach out too quickly, and whether you respect their space when they step away. This stage can last only a few days for some cats, while for others, it may take weeks or even months. During this period, many cats keep a careful distance. They might sit across the room watching quietly, or choose higher places where they can observe safely. Sometimes they disappear under furniture and simply monitor what is happening. From the outside, it can seem like the cat is distant or uninterested, but in reality, they are quietly collecting information and learning who you are. Gradually, small signals begin to appear. These early trust signals are subtle, and many owners miss them. One of the first is the slow blink. When a cat slowly closes and opens their eyes while looking at you, it is not just a relaxed expression. In feline communication, closing the eyes briefly means the cat feels safe enough to lower their guard. Another early sign is proximity without contact. Your cat may choose to sit in the same room as you, but not directly beside you. They are close enough to observe but still maintaining a comfortable buffer of space. You may also notice them following you quietly from room to room, stopping at the doorway rather than approaching fully. These behaviors represent an important shift. Your cat is beginning to test the idea that your presence is predictable and non-threatening. Each positive experience reinforces that idea. Every time you move calmly, speak softly, or respect their boundaries, their nervous system updates its internal assessment. Then comes the emotional shift. For many cats, there is a specific moment when caution begins to give way to security. It may happen when they climb onto the couch beside you for the first time. It might be the first time they fall asleep while you are nearby. Sometimes it is a simple gesture, like rubbing their face against your hand and not pulling away. This shift happens because your cat's brain has reached a new conclusion. After repeated observation, it is determined that your behavior is consistent and safe. Their body no longer needs to stay in a constant state of alertness around you. Instead of scanning for potential threats, their nervous system begins to relax. You can often see this change physically. Their posture becomes softer, the tail rests more naturally, the ears stay relaxed rather than rotating constantly. The cat may start spending more time near you without appearing tense. Once this emotional shift occurs, deeper trust signals begin to appear. One of the clearest signs is when a cat chooses to sleep near you. Sleep is the most vulnerable state for any animal. When a cat falls asleep, their reaction time becomes slower, and they are less aware of sudden danger. Because of this, cats carefully choose where they rest. In the wild, they would only sleep deeply in places that feel protected and predictable. So when your cat curls up beside you on the couch, settles near your feet on the bed, or quietly naps in the same room where you are working, they are making an important decision. They are telling you that your presence makes the environment feel safe. Over time, this behavior often becomes part of their daily routine. They simply feel more comfortable resting when you are nearby. Another powerful signal appears when a cat exposes their belly. Many people assume this is an invitation for belly rubs, but that is not always the case. The belly is the most sensitive and unprotected part of a cat's body. In a defensive situation, cats instinctively protect this area because it contains vital organs. So when a cat rolls onto their back and allows their belly to be visible, they are lowering their guard in a very meaningful way. It doesn't always mean they want to be touched there. Sometimes they are simply stretching or relaxing, but the gesture itself shows that they feel safe enough around you to drop their defenses for a moment. It is a quiet display of trust. You may also notice your cat grooming themselves while sitting close to you. Grooming is another behavior that reveals a sense of security. When a cat cleans their fur, they focus their attention inward. For those few minutes, they stop scanning the environment for potential threats. This makes grooming a surprisingly vulnerable activity. Cats usually choose calm and familiar places when they do it. So when your cat begins licking their paws, cleaning their face, or carefully grooming their coat while sitting beside you, it shows that they feel completely comfortable in that space. Your presence does not trigger caution or alertness. Instead, it becomes part of the peaceful environment where they can relax and take care of themselves. Over time, these behaviors often become routine. Your cat may begin greeting you at the door, curling up beside you during quiet moments, or sleeping on the bed nearby. These actions are not random affection. They are expressions of a deep psychological decision your cat has made. For a cat, trust is not simply emotional. It is a survival calculation. Their brain constantly evaluates whether an environment is stable or risky. When they decide that a person is safe, they are making a choice that affects their entire behavioral system. This is why the bond between a cat and their human can feel so meaningful. Unlike animals that trust quickly, cats arrive at that trust slowly and deliberately. They watch, evaluate, and test the relationship over time, and once a cat finally decides that you are safe, something remarkable happens. The cautious observer becomes a companion. The quiet watcher becomes a friend who seeks your presence. From that point forward, the relationship changes. Your home becomes part of their secure territory, and you become part of the emotional landscape they rely on. That moment when the tension fades and the distance disappears is not just a small change in behavior. It is the moment your cat has decided that you are someone they can truly trust. And when a cat reaches that conclusion, the bond that follows is often deeper than most people ever expect. For a cat, this decision is never small. A cat's trust is never given lightly. It is built slowly, through hundreds of quiet observations and small, consistent experiences. Every calm movement, every moment you respect their space, and every predictable routine teaches your cat that your presence is safe. If this story reminded you of the moment your own cat finally began to trust you, share this video with someone who loves cats as much as you do. And if you enjoy learning the hidden emotional world behind feline behavior, make sure to subscribe to the channel for more insights that help you understand your cat on a deeper level.